Okay, we are taking calls through Discord. Remember, if you want even a chance of getting on, your nickname has to have your name and where you're calling in from. So I see folks with nicknames or no location or inside jokes or whatever. You won't get called on unless you have the proper delineation. Like, for example, Jess from Oregon. Jess from Oregon, you were able to figure out how to correctly set up your nickname, and now you're on the show.
Oh, wonderful. I wanted to ask you about the have you seen these environmental protests, like environmentalist protesters who have been throwing food on paintings and then gluing their hand to the wall?
Yes, I have.
Okay, my question for you is as a, we're both pretty young people who care about the earth. Does this do anything? Is this giving attention to, is this like calling attention to the right people? Is this
I
gonna
don't
do
think so.
anything?
Jess, I think that this is a terribly misguided form of protest. Now, one of the arguments that's made is, but listen, David, now you and Jess are talking about it. Yes, we're talking about it, but the context isn't that the attempted destruction of a Van Gogh painting has now made Jess and I start donating to end world hunger, right? We're talking about it as, wow, this is really misguided. Now, I am sympathetic to the view that if you only do protests in the ways that everybody agrees you should do them, you will achieve nothing in many cases. It's understood that sometimes you've got to make people a little uncomfortable, or you've got to kind of insert yourself into a situation. But destroying artwork, priceless artwork, historically significant artwork, to make the case that we should be focused on the climate or on hunger or whatever, I don't think is actually achieving that. And if you look at the conversations about these attempts to throw the paint and all this other stuff, it's mentioned that, oh, and it was because of hunger. But nobody
Right.
goes, wow, that's really what our focus should be. Let's go donate to end hunger. People go, this is the wrong way to go about it. The motivation becomes not even secondary. It becomes almost irrelevant. And I don't believe they're achieving anything at all.
Yeah, I think I'm sorry. It is creating a spectacle instead
Yes.
of creating something thought-provoking.
Right. Right.
All right, well,
And
thank you very much for your input.
thank you, Jess. Everything good in Oregon there?
No, it's smoky, but
Smoking. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, appreciate hearing from you.
thanks so much.
All right. There goes Jess from Oregon bringing up a very important issue. The chances that your login credentials have been leaked in a data breach are higher than you might think, but you can actually check. If you go to aura.com/Pacman, you can try Aura for free. Our sponsor, Aura, scans the dark web for your personal information, login credentials, social security number, and sends you alerts. Sign up, and you could be shocked to see how many alerts you get. On Aura, one of our team members found his login credentials in 3 different data breaches. Now, of course, he changed his passwords right away. I've told you before about one of my accounts getting hacked. Scary feeling, but Aura also does so much more by automatically requesting the removal of information from data search engines, giving you fast alerts on suspicious credit inquiries. Aura has password management, malware protection for all of your devices. And Aura also helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices by restricting certain apps. It's really like a Swiss Army knife of online security. And you can try Aura for free for 2 weeks at aura.com/Pacman. The link is down below.